Hi, welcome back to Half of Heidi, or welcome to my channel in general if this is the first time you've dropped by. It has been months since I recorded a video and I'm really out of practice, so if I seem a bit all over the place, and who am I kidding, I'm always all over the place in my videos, but yeah, I'm so out of practice. My last video was me dancing to Uptown Funk in a bit of a celebration of how far I've come. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a bit of a life update. A lot has happened since I last made a video. I think my last video, well, my last sitting down talking to you video, I think I had mentioned, I was still pregnant, I'd injured my back, yeah, I wasn't in a great place. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I would give you a proper update. I know some of you have been following my journey over on Instagram, so you probably know a bit about what's been happening, but there's, been a lot going on in my life, and I thought I'd just, let you know what's been going on. I'm not going to go over all of my who am I and what have I done to get here and all that kind of stuff, because I've mentioned that in the start of pretty much every one of my videos, so go check out that if you want to hear more about my journey. This is purely for my lovely subscribers who have been reaching out to me asking for a video update, and I've been promising to do one for months and months and months, so here I am finally doing one. Oh, and I'll really quickly comment on all of the junk in this room. I haven't been using this office because I've been on maternity leave, so this has become the room where we just dump stuff, and I just don't have time or couldn't be bothered clearing this out before making a video, so I apologize for the hideous background, but yeah, just pay no attention to the background. Anyway, so from a weight loss surgery update, the lowest I got to was 77 kilograms, and I'm sorry, I can't do the conversion into pounds at the moment, so I got to 77.3 kilograms. That was actually while I was pregnant. Then when I was about to have my baby, Willow, she at birth weighed 3.3 kilograms, and again, sorry, I'm not doing the pounds conversion, and I weighed 92 kilograms just before she was born. I lost about 9 kilos as soon as I had her. I had a lot of water retention, so it did take quite a while. So I think I was down to about 83 kilograms, and then it took me quite a while to get back down to about 78 kilograms. And when I say quite a while, I guess I mean maybe 9 weeks. And then a whole bunch of shit happened and my diet went out the window, and I wanted to tell you about that and what happened and what's happening now, and I guess a bit about like why now, why am I back now, and all that kind of stuff. So to keep myself accountable and to be really open with you guys, I currently weigh 85.8 kilograms. So even though I did get down to 78 after I had Willow, the scales have definitely been creeping up and up and up and up again, because I have not been following my normal low carb protein first diet. I can eat so much more than I have been able to in the last 2 years. Part of that I'm going to say is because I got pregnant, and there was obviously the hormone relaxin in my body that was contributing to my stomach loosening up, and I could eat more and needed to because I was growing a human. And then post having Willow, my restriction just hasn't come back. And in terms of like how much can I eat, I can eat an entire sandwich like with normal bread. I can, or a bread roll. I can eat that. I'm full at the end of it, don't get me wrong, but to me that's a lot. a family size quiche, I can eat a quarter piece. What else is a good representation of what I can eat? I can eat a 6-inch Subway sub sandwich. What else is a good example? The other day I had a third of a cup or half a cup of muesli with a little tub of yogurt and a whole banana. Like, that's a lot compared to what I used to be able to eat. So yeah, if I choose wisely in terms of food, then I'm fine. But what's actually happened is in my pregnancy, I developed really bad anxiety. I started seeing someone to talk about that and things like that, and then I had a really traumatic birthing experience with Willow, which I won't go into in this video. I might make a separate video because it's totally not weight loss related. And because I already have mental health issues, I have bipolar, I've had a history of depression and anxiety, I was kind of on track to get postnatal depression. I knew it was a really high risk for me. And unfortunately it hit me incredibly hard. So I got postnatal depression and anxiety disorder. By 3 weeks post the birth of Willow, I was re-hospitalized into a private psychiatric hospital that had a postnatal depression ward. So I could actually bring Willow with me. And I had daily therapy, I had group therapy, I had daily psychiatrist sessions, and obviously the support and bonding and everything that you get from the other 9 women, because it's a 10-bed ward, of the other 9 women that were in the ward. So I stayed in there with Willow for 5 weeks. I no longer feel guilty about that. At the time I felt like I felt really guilty about it, because I thought, this is so unfair on Willow that she's having 5 weeks in this really, you know, it was like, it was a hospital, you know, like it was really bare bones, and she couldn't sleep in the same room with me at night. And the nurses basically looked after the babies overnight. And anyway, long story short, I really wanted to breastfeed, even though stopping breastfeeding would mean I could go back on my medication and potentially reduce the duration and severity of the postnatal depression. But breastfeeding was really important to me. It was the one thing that I felt was actually working. So because I was really struggling to bond with Willow, so I continued to breastfeed basically. And because of that, I kind of threw caution to the wind and went, well, I'm breastfeeding, therefore I need an extra 500 calories a day, so I can eat whatever I want, and I can eat sugar and all sorts of crap. And that's basically what I did, and why I have just continued to gain, and now I'm back up to 85.8 kilograms. So I don't want to see the scales hit 86. I'm only 200 grams off that. I got to 85 kilograms a few weeks ago. I went back to a low carb, high protein diet. I lost 5 kilos within 2 weeks. Then Christmas hit and I just ate everything in sight again and all the carbs I wanted, and here I am again, back at 85 kilograms. So I figured I need to keep myself accountable, and I really enjoyed my weekly report-ins on YouTube when I was losing weight the first time. The support and encouragement that I got from you guys was amazing and kept me going. And knowing that I had to tell somebody how much weight I'd lost in a week's time kept me a little bit on track and a bit honest. And I didn't have so many cheating episodes, which, oh my gosh, I have been eating so much bad stuff that tasted so good. But yeah, it's got to stop. There's probably nothing wrong with being, I know there's nothing wrong with being 85 kilograms except for the fact that my BMI does say I am overweight. But it's more a mental thing for me. I guess knowing I got down to 77.3 kilograms, and you know what, I actually don't want to get down to that weight again. I think I was too slim at that size. My face kind of looked a bit gaunt, and my shoulders looked a bit bony. So ultimately 80 kilos I think is really what I want to get down to. So yeah, maybe 79, and then I've got a little wiggle room. But I wanted to make this video to just give you that update so you knew, yeah, I guess what had happened. I should probably mention how I'm feeling now. I'm not 100% yet. I'm a lot better in terms of how I'm feeling. I've had a lot of different medication changes. I still have a lot to go. I'm still a good 3-4 weeks away from being able to go back on my old medication, because I did make the decision when Willow reached 20 weeks old to wean her from breastfeeding so that I could actually go back on my old medication. So she's now fully weaned and is on formula. So that means, yeah, I can slowly come off the medication I was on that was safe for breastfeeding and go back on the old medication that wasn't safe for breastfeeding. But it's just a long process because of all of the withdrawal symptoms if you cut down too quickly. I woke up today feeling like just absolute shit. My mood was through the ground to the other side of the planet. And I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that is I'm feeling like shit because of my weight and my food choices. I don't know if it's, you know, potentially PMS. Who knows? Lady time could come back anytime soon. It could be because I'm reducing my medication before I can go on my old medication. I could have just been having a shit day. So I guess I just have to accept that that's how I feel today, and it doesn't mean that's how I'm going to feel tomorrow. And if I do feel not great tomorrow, then I will do something about it. I will go for a walk. I will have a nice shower. I'll do something, let's put it that way. Man, I look like hell. But hey, this is new mum life for you. Yes, so I'll message Matt and I'll see if Willow is awake, because I don't know if you might want to see her. And then maybe he can bring her in here. And actually, I'll just pause while I do this. No, unfortunately, Willow is still having a nap, so I can't get her to be brought in here to show you. So I promise I'll bring her in my next video, though, so that you can see her. If you really do want to see her, I'll drop the name of my Instagram account down in the description box if you would like to come and follow me over there and check out my gorgeous little girl. Her name is Willow May, and she's, oh, I love her so much. Postnatal depression can go jump for all I care. I may have had a real tough time bonding with her at first, but she's now, well, she's a couple of days away from being 5 months old. And I just adore her. I could eat her. She's just so deliciously juicy. Okay, so join me as I attempt to lose 5.8 kilograms. Or I think it's something like 12 pounds or something like that. I have got to figure out my plan as to how I'm doing this. Am I going to redo OptiFast? Am I going to do a combination of OptiFast and protein first, low carb? Like, what am I going to do? I don't know. I've got to go back to basics, and I've got to go back to some portion control. And I've also got to drink more. Oh my gosh, I do not drink enough. And that was like one of the golden rules back then, was making sure I got my 2 litres a day. So I've got to do that again. And then, you know what? If all else fails, if I really struggle and keep this yo-yoing with my weight, I am seriously considering converting to bypass. So having revision surgery, so either even being re-sleeved or going for a bypass, but I do want that to be the absolute last resort. I really want to try and be more sustainable in terms of food choices and portion control and things like that. And I'm hoping that coming off the medication that I'm currently on, which is known to make you hungry, I'm hoping that that'll help too in terms of the midnight snacking that I have been doing. I should probably also do a bit of this is what my body looks like, but there's so no room in here, so bear with me. Okay. Oh, and yeah, still wearing, a very dirty nursing top. And yeah, I still have all my loose skin. That never went away. I've got a little pot belly. Hang on. Let's show you my pot belly, my little pot belly. Yeah, I've got a lot of loose skin. That's what happens when you have a baby. I actually don't care about my loose skin. Oh, and clothing size, I'm a 10 or size small top, and about a 12. Some things I'm a 14, 12 to 14 on the bottom. So I would definitely like to see the bottom half of me more comfortably in a 12, and if I end up as a 10, I'll be fine with that so long as I don't look too skinny, because that's, I think, where I was headed when I got to my lowest weight. Was I think I didn't, like, even though I was happy with my bottom, I was happy with my bottom, I was happy with my bottom half in terms of size. I always get too skinny on the top to make the bottom because I'm a pear. So I got to be like more like a size 8 on top. And for me, being 5'8", that's just too small. It's just, yeah, bones, ribs and that kind of stuff. Anyway, blah, 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 as per usual. So that's it, guys. I really hope that you are all doing well. Would love to hear what you've been up to. Please, 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 please comment and let me know how you're going. If you have a channel and you want me to come check it out, please tell me and I will definitely come check it out. Somebody messaged me saying that they also recorded themselves dancing to Uptown Funk with their, their loose skin out. And I'm like, that is awesome. Let's start a movement. So yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I totally dare you, double dare you to dance your soul out to Uptown Funk. You can record it or not, I don't care, but yeah, comment below saying that you did it because it was liberating. I really believe that. So yeah, Uptown Funk movement, skin out, let's do it. All right, lovelies. Look, hope you're having a great week. I will come back at you next week for an update as to how I'm going. And yeah, what the hell did I end up doing in terms of what was my diet plan and all that kind of stuff. All right, have a great week and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.